Hello, let's start with our today's DSA Journey with this amazing visualizer by ChaiCode.com at dsa.chaicode.com. Use this link to get a 7-day free trial. Okay, so let's start with our DSA, and today is the last question of array and hashing. So, okay, the question says encoding and decoding string. Design encoding string and decoding list of strings so that the original list can recover exactly. The string may contain any character including whatever you pick as a delimiter. Okay, so the question is we have to write two function. Okay, so the lead code question is actually into a subscription. So I choose this GFG free question. Okay, so the question says we are given this array of string. We have to somehow encode this string with any kind of delimiter. Any kind of delimiter, encode this string, and then with this string decode the previous string or the list of string. So this is our part. This is encoding, this is decoding. This is encoding, this is decoding. So we have to write two functions here. One is string encoding and another is vector of string decoding or decode. Okay. So the naive approach would become take the string. Okay. So what if we just add one hash at every time? So first just take it. So this is our string. So what if we just add a hash every time, then again a hash, okay, then again the word, then hash, then again the word, and then hash. Okay, so if we perform this, we just take this whole array of string or vector of string and we convert it into this string. We convert it into a string where we take each character or each string from the vector and just put a hash or any special character or any delimiter at the end. So okay, in this way we just encode it. For now decoding, just go there, traverse it from the string from the start to end till we get this hash, break down the whole previous part and stored it into a vector. So it becomes again the vector. Every time just traverse the list, take add the hash, stop and take the word from the previous hash to this current hash. Okay, so this is our approach. It is a naive approach. It is a naive approach. Same thing here. Just join with hash and just split with hash. Okay. So but if if the string has anything, any word which contain a hash like a hash b, if it is a string like b hash c, so this is the vector of string. So in this case this approach will fail totally. Okay, to follow this case or to support this case, this hash approach will follow totally. You can use a delimiter like here it is a colon and it is a slash and a colon, but this approach will not so become sustainable. Also called it here fail when a word containing has split apart. Okay, so we just follow this and we can easily go this. But if this there somewhat like a hash b, then it just break it in between the hash and the encoding would become a b c, but the expected is a hash b hash c. So this is not an approach, a good approach. We are failing this. But We go to our next approach, which is a optimal approach, which is far better than this also, which takes guaranteed to work in every cases, which expect us to guaranteed to work in every cases. Okay, so the time complexity is big of n and the space complexity is big of n. Okay, let's go to the length prefix approach. Okay, here are two function that are, one is encoding, another one is decoding. Okay, encode and decode. First, let's encode it. First, let encode it. So this is the string. Now we have to encode this string. Okay, so the encoding step contain length of each word, sorry, length of each word from the string plus a special character. We are using a hash here. You can use any character as per you want. We are using a hash here. Okay, then just go to the word. Okay, this is our encoding string. Okay, this is our encoding string. We take each and every word from this vector. Okay, from this vector we take each and every word, then use a hash or any delimiter you want. I use a hash. The hash is a very standard one in delimiter, and then do the word. Okay, so the array, so this is our array. So the hash would become, first word is length. Okay, so what is the length of the length? 4. Put hash, then the word. Okay, the word is done. Now go to our next word. So what is our next word? Our next word is code. What is the length of code? The length of code is 4. The length of code is 4. So put 4 here, then hash, then the word, which is code, then love. So love has 4 letters, so it's 4 hash and the word. Then U has 3 letters, a hash, and then the perfect word. So 4 has lint, 4 has code, 4 has love, 4 has you. Okay, so length of the word plus hash plus w. So we just encode our string in such a way. Okay, this is the encoding of our string. Now, this is very simple. We can just easily encode it using this approach. Just use a for loop for that. Use a for loop, take every word, from the for loop, add just these three things properly and get here. So this is the string. So after, let's see here, 4 has lint, 4 has code, so 4 has lint, 4 has code. Same string we achieve here. We state our encoding. This is our total encoding. This is our total encoding. Now we have to decode it and we have to back the solution. We have to back this solution, this input. We encode it here. Now we have to decode it. How could we decode it? What if, uh, let's take this here. So this is our encoding part done. Okay. So this is, now go with decoding. So what if we just uh, run a loop, from the start to end, and for every time we reach one hash, we just put on the hash, the pointer is on hash. This left part is a integer value, although it is converted into a string, we just easily can it convert into a integer. So this part is an integer value, and after the hash, for the same amount of character are used our word. So 4 is here, and if we go 4 character after hash, that is our word. Similarly, 4 is here, hash is here. If we go 4 character after the hash, that become our string. Okay. Similarly here also, just a pointer on hash, previous part is our integer, and the next part is our string. Okay, the word, the string. So this is our proper decoding, and with this we can easily found the our word and just put the word into a vector and just return the vector. We can easily do it. Let's visualize it. Okay, so first we take a result which is decoded here. Okay, we take one pointer starting from 0 also, just to ensure we start from 0. Then we traverse till the end of the list or the encoded string. We found the hash. We found the hash. Okay, so this is our string. Okay, take it here. So this is our string. We take a pointer. We take a pointer from starting. We take a pointer from starting. The pointer is ptr. Let's sort it p. Okay. We increase the pointer. We are increasing the pointer till a portion where we reach the hash. Till we reach the hash, we increase the pointer. Okay. So now we just increase the pointer, so the pointer goes here. Now similar thing, the left part is the number, the right part is the string. And how much of that right part? The amount of number part. The amount of number part is on right. Okay, so same here, the length is 4. We take a j index, that is from start to the next has index of ptr, and we take that point. So suppose we have some word like 400, and then something, a string, a huge string, then again 51, then a huge string with b, let's say. So we just start our pointer from the starting. Okay, we increase our pointer. So here is a mistake. Suppose it is a m, so we have to provide a hash here, and then l. Similarly, a hash here, then b, and then goes. So we just take the pointer at the starting. We are increasing the pointer until we reach a hash. Until we reach a hash, we just increase the pointer. Okay, and from the starting to this point, a j, whichever we called a j pointer. So the thing is, let me clear this one more time. Okay, so uh, a pointer p here, also a pointer j at the starting. Okay, now we increase the j until we reach the hash. Okay, so now from ptr to j, from ptr to j is currently on hash, so from ptr to j minus 1 is our length of the string. Okay, and from j plus 1, this is j plus 1, j plus 1 till the size of the string is our whole string. Okay, from starting or the from pointer ptr to j or the hash previous hash point is our integer. From j plus 1 to the size of the index is our the whole string. Okay, so this part is for string, this part is for number, and j it at middle we are having this j pointer. Okay, so similarly here we just take the pointer every time, take the value, we just take the value from this part and stored it into the decode element. Similarly, we just take the code here and increase, and after taking the whole string we have to take our p pointer, we have to take our p pointer and we have to put it till here in the 5, which is size plus 1 index. So from p to size plus 1 index, we have to increase our p pointer from the starting of one part, which is a number, to the second part. Okay, here also it's moved towards 12 after in just 4 moves, in just 2 moves, sorry, in just 2 moves it goes till from 0 to 4. Why? First it at 0, let's see it here actually. Take it. So this is our string. In the first part, the index at 0, the ptr at 0, and in the next at the first, let's check 0. We got our length 4. We got our length 4 from hash j plus 1 till 4th index. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our 6th index. So we have to increase the pointer, this pointer we take it as p, to this from 0 to 6th index. Then from 6 to 12th index. Okay, because escaping all this character, because the next length, the next string length started at there. Okay, so we just take the pointer 0, length 4, we just take length. Similarly, we just take code here. Now for length 4, we got this love. We got this 3 here. Okay, and we got the whole array here. And I push it into the result and just push it into the result and return the result. Okay, so let's write the code here. So here we have to write two functions. One is encode, which is the easier one, which actually takes a words, which is a vector of string. So take a string which is an empty string at the starting, empty string, of run a for loop for word or rather w in words. For every word in the words, take every word from the w, every word from the w, and s plus equal to. So in the string s we have to encode, so encode it first at the length, then simply add the is delimiter or x limiter, which is hash here, and then add the same word here. Okay, and just return string. You can use any other delimiter, uh, return is any other delimiter rather other than hash here, no issues. So let's write down the decode function, which takes a s, of first takes a result array which return all the words, and take a pointer, uh, pointer at the starting, So and now traverse the whole string. Okay, so while ptr is less than length of s, till it the length of s. Okay, so just take the j, the second index. We have to take index of next hash from ptr. So the what the j index does, j index always start from this zeroth index and traverse until it get a hash. This is the working of the j index, which is start from the zeroth index and go until you get your first hash. Okay, now another we have, so until we get j, so this now you have to take this left part of the hash. So hash is on j index, so you have to take the left part, which is from ptr till j, from ptr to j. This whole part we have to take. Okay, so let's take it as l, which is the length, which is integer of, which always be integer. Why integer? Because this is a whole string, whole of the thing is string, we have to convert it into an integer. For that reason we are using this. It will be str or string of ptr till j, till j we have to take this. Okay, now push the result into the result, which is result dot push. Just push the string from j plus 1 till j plus 1 plus n. Why this? Because we start from j plus 1, j at hash, so j plus 1 is the first index. Okay, so j plus 1 is the first index of the word, and l is the length. So from this point to the end, which is the length, till the length we have to take it. Okay, and increase the pointer to the next element, so the ptr will become j plus 1 plus l. Okay, so then return the result. Let's evaluate it. Uh, let's just come here and paste it. So this is our encoding. So encoding should be here. Encoding should be here in this place. This is encoding and this is the decoding part. So take it. Okay, okay. So this is the decoding part. Let's first write down the encoding. Okay, so take a string s with a empty string, which is an empty string, for every word, for every word in word. So for every word, or let's take it w, for every word in array, first ensure the length of the string. Okay, So s plus equal to length. So length will be w dot length. But okay, let's first take the whole string. This is our string, then this is our word. Okay, but this w dot length is actually written an integer. So if we add integer to the string, it can cause an error. So first go and convert it to a string. So this function will convert the integer which we got from w dot length into a string. Then we just put the string into the string s. Okay, so with this function to underscore string, we just ensure that everything we added into the s is actually a string, not any integer or anything. So at the end return s. Okay, so just take a vector string which is a result, which is an empty string. Also we are taking one pointer. Let's take a pointer which is a ptr, and it should be integer ptr become starting from 0. Now while take in here, it will be easier, equal to s dot length or size. Size would be a great option here, because length and size are same more or less. So the ptr till it's less than n, so we just take first we have to take one pointer j, which is a j which at first starting with ptr. Okay, so now we have to find the next hash element, the element which contain the hash. Okay, so how could we find this? So we are using a while loop here. While j is less than n, that means j is inside our string size, and the value at the jth index is not equal to hash. So till it's not equal to hash, just do a j plus plus, increase it, increase it, increase it until it's reached j. When it reaches the hash, it stop increasing the j. So it reaches the hash and it stop increasing the j. Now we just find the point which is on ptr and the point on j. Now we have to find the point between this ptr and the j, which is our length. Okay, so we have to find this length here. So we just find the length using the substring method. So s dot, so s is our s. Using this substring method, it takes the starting pointer and the size of the string. What is the size of the string? It is j minus ptr. Okay, so one point at j, another point. So j is here, p is here. J minus p is always become the size of the string. Okay, so we got our string here. So it is nothing but take str. So we just cut a part from a string which is also a string. Now we have to convert this string into an integer because we want to get the length. So int l stoi. So this is a inbuilt function in C++ to convert from string to integer. Okay, you can also use -0 as a character, but this is very useful. So we got our length here. So after getting the length, just cut the substring from the j plus 1 index till the str of I. Okay, so which is length. So cut a substring which is, let's take string temp, temporary string, which is nothing but s dot substring which starting from j plus 1 and the length is l. Okay, so take it and push it, res dot push back, uh, push back this temporary. So we just take the string temporary and just put it into the result. Okay, so every time we are doing this, and after this every time we have to increase the pointer to the next. So the ptr will become j plus 1 plus l, l. So that's mean we just point the ptr now towards the start of the next, yes, toward the end of this current string, or the next, or the starting of the next string. Okay, so this is our let return the result. Okay, just run it and check it. Okay, oh, I just missed the auto or string, whatever you want. Error, where is the error? Vector or vector. So vector is not defined. Okay, it's running. Let's submit it. Yes, we just submit this thing. So this is our solution of this question, encoding and decoding string. We just traverse the string in the encoding with the whole array. The size of the array should become big of n, so the string size would, the string, the time complexity would become big of n. The string size should be, we just take it here in also, we just traverse this in actually, so we can consider this and also. So this is our time complexity, which is big of n, and the space complexity will also become bigger of n, because we are storing the this string of vector of string into this a string, which size is n, so the space complexity will also become n. So the time complexity is n and the space complexity is also n. So this is our question, encoding and decoding string. Go check this question. This is the tags actually, very important one and very intuitive one, which I said. The simple question, you just need to know the trick of doing this, nothing else. Know the trick of doing this, use the trick anyway. Okay, go check this visualizer using this following link, this link. Go and use this link to get a 7-day free trial. Go and use this link to get a 7-day free trial into this visualizer at dsa.chaicode.com. Thank you. Thank you very much.